with another NBA 2K18 My Career gameplay, and today we're going and let's get into this video.
Sports pregame here. Say Shaquille O'Neal is here. Say hey to the folks.
Can't even
What up,
adjust,
folks?
man.
The NBA's really rolling along at this point. Tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. A lot of W's recently for this Oklahoma City team. We're getting deeper and deeper into the season, and they still have just that one loss. It's looking like this could be a special year for them. Look at the numbers DeMarcus Cousins has put up the last few seasons. Just astounding. The scoring, the rebounding. How about the defense?
Well, I think he's still one of the best true big men who plays inside the paint. And that's a three-pointer, but does most of his damage inside like big guys are supposed to do.
Well, you know what? You can't deal with his size and strength. That's the one thing that very few guys can do that. Emotionally, if he stays on course, he could be one of the greats that ever played this game. You don't believe that?
Whatever.
Okay.
Time for tip-off. We send it to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We have the Thunder as the road team for today's Western Conference matchup. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Brett Berry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. Coming in off the road, the Pelicans are back in New Orleans for this one. Well, it's been an improvement this year over the last season. They made a lot of adjustments, and happy to see that they translate into some tangible results.
And I think for New Orleans, they basically lived up to the expectations so far this season. And that's not really good news for their fan base because those expectations only had them on the brink of the playoffs.
Unfortunately, those expectations were right on the money. They just weren't ready to join that elite group of teams at the top of this league. And they're still in the playoff picture, and we all know anything can happen in the postseason.
And now, before we get to the tip-off, let's find out what Billy...
Points in the paint. He told me we can't let them get comfortable inside. That's what'll hurt us. He wants them playing a very physical brand of D down low. See if they got the message. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. A marquee matchup tonight. Two great centers going head-to-head. Brett, talk about the attributes scouts are looking for out of modern-day centers.
I think one of the things that they look for first with regards to a big man, Kevin, is a guy who doesn't shy away from contact. I know the game is moving with a little more both offensively and defensively. That requires taking a few hits.
And with the ability to pass, and, you know, there are guys like Bogut, even at an advanced age, can still, I think, make a difference in that position.
Yeah, but if you look at guys like Bogut and Steven Adams, they're still willing to sacrifice their body, not for the glory of having the ball, but everything they can do for getting the ball into open space for their guards. That means hitting a guy, setting hard screens. That physicality has got to be priority one.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So the Thunder 5 right now. And small forward and power forward, it's George and Patterson.
So I got like, what,
Westbrook and
3,000
Robertson are the
something?
backcourt pair, and it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. And he sinks the second.
No question that DeMarcus Cousins is one of the most talented bigs in the league. He's even added a nice-looking three ball to his offensive arsenal.
Overson, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Outside Hill. Davis with a screen on George. The feed to Davis. Shoots over Patterson, and Davis puts it in. Davis has got his first 2 points.
That shot was all about Holiday and his ability to see the floor and the open man.
Get this bowl down for me so I can take it back to her.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to Miss Hayes' daughter house, the one we went to on the 10th floor.
Yes.
She got some food for me, and I need to take her back this dish. That's way up top, the yellow one.
Okay. be safe, Nana.
I'll be right back, okay?
All right.
That they could win.
But once they could taste that upset, they weren't going to let this one slip away. Ferocious in that overtime period.
And Brent, some pressure on the Pelicans front office and coaching staff to win now.
Well, Alvin Gentry has dealt with a lot of injuries surrounding Anthony Davis in his short tenure with the Pelicans. It took a little while for organization. Feels a bit tenuous. Hopefully they can get themselves together and be one of the teams with that kind of talent that finds their way into the postseason this year.
Holiday
Talk you just getting over with.
gets the three-pointer to fall. Holiday's got his first bucket of the game.
He's 6'6" already. Damn.
Left side, Westbrook. Westbrook missing again.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Davis sets a screen. And it's Hill penetrating. Terrific design on the pick play. He lays it in.
I gotta pause the game,
First 2
Nana.
points of the night.
Where is it?
Here they go. On the bed.
Oh,
It
don't
was a
forget
snake,
nothing,
it would've
Nana.
bit me.
Don't forget nothing, Nana.
I know.
No good. Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder winning their last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And this is why depth is so important. You know, next man up, and it's pretty much the philosophy for every good team in our league.
So you're going to have injuries. You're going to have nights where there's foul troubles or the starters just struggle. So you need a strong bench to consistently.
Here's what
Terrible for him and having way.
and in this first, it's rebounded by Oklahoma City and going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every
That's
time
shot
they
collection.
faced off.
Yeah, it was a completely one-sided season series, and that was no surprise to anyone. This first game between them should give us an idea if they're on a little more even ground this season.
Here's Davis. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts. Davis has got his third bucket of the night.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
And Roberson kicks to Westbrook to end the run.
Stop ball hogging, Westbrook.
He takes it up.
That's all you gotta
and
do
lays
is
it in.
stop ball hogging.
Westbrook's got 5 points so far.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Here's the pass to Hill. Here's the screen. Cousins, no one around him. Here's Davis. And
There, I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
New Orleans making a switch here. Rondo's checked in. Cantor's checked in
We
for
gonna lose
Oklahoma
this
City.
game.
Felton comes in for Roberson. Thunder trailing by 6. And Anthony Davis stayed
Ball
pretty healthy
hog,
last
man.
season,
It's
but he
not
missed
ball
around
hogging.
90
Pass the
games over the
ball.
first 5 seasons of his career, bred among NBA first-round picks. That's one of the hot.
I know it's
He's
just
still
a shooter,
down.
but man, that's a nice two. Westbrook with the insane creativity.
That ain't nothing. If we had the lead, then I'd be like, yeah, but we don't have the lead.
And Hill has it in the corner. Screen by Cousins. The drive by Hill, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the
That's
call.
not- that don't
Oklahoma
make
City with the
sense,
foul.
man.
Well, Hill his way.
Big break. Good shot. Free throw drops for Hill.
Hill's smart about taking quality shots. He can
76
play either
overall. I wish I was a
position.
76 overall. I'd be
Bit of
doing
versatility
anything.
for a coaching staff.
Catching up on
But
the
making
Jets
sure my
for New
teammates
Orleans.
get a shot.
Quincy Pondexter. He's checked
No
in for
wonder
Westbrook.
we keep
And
losing to
Juwan
them.
Moore checking in for Drew Holiday.
Now I know why we keep losing to them, because they are overall higher than me.
Jeremy Grant comes in for George. And DJ subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Thunder trailing by 6. And here is DJ. 1:07 left here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cantor. And Davis sends it back.
by Anthony Davis to spike that shot back. Like a heck of a player.
Rondo against Harris. And Rondo sends it back. Felton against Moore. Left side Davis. It's over McDermott. Rondo. And it's put back up and in by Rondo. Rondo's got his first bucket of the night.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
DJ kicks to McDermott. Outside, Felton. Cantor sets the pick for Felton. Unloads from 13.
Gotta make those.
The first quarter of play.
You gotta make those, man. Why you keep missing? You gotta make those. This is what makes me upset. Every time they got open look, they always gotta miss it. That's what we be losing. They don't want to take their time. It's okay to relax on the shot. Just take your time. Just take your time. That's all they gotta do is take their time. I don't know why we keep losing, bro.
From the Pelicans in this one.
Cleaning the glass. I mean, right from the jump. And that really helped them to set the tone.
I think you said it. If you start off playing physical, Greg, there's kind of the attention of the referees and the opponent that
Thank you,
coming at
Abrinas.
them all night long.
We've got Quincy Pondexter. Ejuan Moore is out there with Rajon Rondo. And it's Anthony Davis. And it's Miller in at the 4 slot. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Stolen by Cantor. Here's Abrinas. He's covered by Rondo. Harris outside. There's a screen by Cantor. McDermott with it. He's against Miller. We're on the clock. Here's Harris. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. On Davis.
Particular order, but Anthony Davis playing a little bit more of the 5 is certainly a nightmare matchup. He's expanded his range to be able to shoot threes. Kristaps Porzingis represents basketball's version of a unicorn. Nobody knows what to make of that guy. DeMarcus Cousins, we see Karl Anthony Towns exploring the game in Minnesota. All kinds of
That's all we gotta do.
I've just never seen somebody with that kind of size and that kind of mobility.
That's all we gotta do is work together, man. I'm not trying to get upset. We just gotta work together.
And revolutionize 5 position.
Just gotta work together.
That's a great list. Rondo dishes to Miller.
Work together.
Back to Rondo. Davis with a screen on Harris. Rondo drives in. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
Oh my God, man.
Harris, right side. There's a good screen. To the inside. It's stolen by Davis.
Man.
Double digits.
Oh my God, bro. This is why I don't like this game, bro. I don't like this game, bro.
Timeout is called.
When I play my career, I don't make a green. It's always different.
With this length and athleticism,
That's crazy, bro. You always gotta, man.
But the way his shooting has developed, it has been remarkable. Now, granted, this was a guy that at one point was recruited to play point guard coming out of high school, but he's playing more like a shooting guard with his skill set.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Quincy Pondexter. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Thunder trailing by 10. Harris kicks to Cantor. Shoots over Cousins. Out to Harris. Pass to Abrias. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Cousins picking up the assist. And it's a 12-point Pelican lead.
Mistakes after mistakes, man. Why? Why is this happening? Why?
Without any.
And good as it rattles through the hoop. Abrinas has got his second bucket tonight.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but to turn it around now.
Cousins, 6 on the shot clock. Shot by Rondo is no good.
No doubt disappointed with that one. He'd love to have that one back.
Yeah, I'd put that play on repeat. The setup was perfect. Just need a better result next time.
So he draws on the shot.
11 draft. Cantor is still trying to become a dominant force at the NBA level.
For Oklahoma City, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. First one falls. Ray, you played all 4 years in college after redshirting your freshman season. What kind of advantage, as you look back on that, do you think it gave you, if any, in preparing for the pressures and the style of the NBA?
I don't know so much, Kevin, if it gave me an advantage with regards to the pressure of the league, but certainly with regards to the physicality of the league, it's something that I desperately needed. Just a late developer, a late bloomer. I think I was about 175 pounds when I went off to college. Not a preferential playing weight for the NBA, so I needed that year just in terms of the
I think we're gonna lose.
what I needed.
Guys, just letting you know, I think we're just gonna lose this game, so I'm just letting y'all know that.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Cousins with a screen for Holiday. Off target from 3-point range. Thunder trailing by 9. And George kicks to Westbrook. They grab their own miss. Patterson, that's good. Patterson's got his first basket of the night.
Pretty ferocious and sheer determination shown on that one. Easy to see why he gets those easy scoring opportunities.
Westbrook against Holiday. Cousins with a screen on Westbrook. And Holiday kicks to Miller. They set the pick. Dishes to Cousins. Just 5 on the clock. Over Patterson. Cousins, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Roberson sinks the triple.
Good shot, good shot.
Just a 4-point New Orleans lead.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And Holiday kicks to Miller. 1:21 left to play in the first half. Cousins inside. Adams defending, and the shot goes in. 6 points for Hill.
Sometimes Cousins, with how well he sees the floor, has those bullet passes. That one on a string.
And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. Over Holiday. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Russell Westbrook.
Mindset right now is pretty strong. Superb at staying aggressive, and right now stringing some plays together.
Holiday dishes to Cousins. Tries from just on the numbers between the shot clock and the game. Here's Miller. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's an 8-point Pelican lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed. Their offensive.
Okay, we gotta go with a different plan. If we lose, we lose. We gotta work as a team.
And Robertson has it in the corner. Here's Patterson, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
How about Cousins with some gritty defense there, showing off his intimidating length on that rejection.
And so it's New Orleans in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. We're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Alvin Gentry. Coach, you're leading at the half. What will you continue to emphasize to your team?
Well, I mean, defensively, we still have to be good. We got to rebound the basketball. And then we've got to continue to push the basketball and score offensively.
We'll see if you can keep that going in the second half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And now the third quarter about to get going. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, he has been dominant as we expected coming into this one. Skilled and relentless.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Trailing here by 8. So for Oklahoma City right now, inside it's Patterson and Adams. Westbrook and Robertson are the backcourt pair, and it's George in at the 3 slot.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Holiday against Westbrook. Hill kicks to Davis. Holiday against Westbrook. Stolen by Holiday. And laid in to finish the break. Holiday's got the first field goal. From the corner. Westbrook missing again.
That's a shot you got to step up on. Wide open, no coverage. Good shooters don't miss that often. A lot of people look at Russell and think you roll the ball out, and with his athleticism and tenaciousness, he just takes it over. But the guy hits the film room. I mean, he studies up. He wants to know about his opponent. He wants to get better as a performer, get more consistent. So there's a lot of work going on behind the scenes with Russell Westbrook.
And Patterson kicks to Robertson. Here's Adams, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, they missed their first 3 shots, and after maybe the air wing.
Another man he's doing on the floor. Rennie says he's gaining an understanding for everyone else.
I think that kind of approach is pretty heady, don't you, Kevin? The fact that Russell not only wants to improve himself, he wants to have a better understanding of every aspect of the game. That's his decision-making.
Looking to end its cold spell. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And they continue to control the glass.
Hill kicks to Holiday. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Westbrook's got 11.
Well, not many guards are able to get to that spot as Westbrook.
Davis sets a screen. Here's Clark. Yes, that goes in. And the Pelicans assist
Good
by
shot.
Russell Westbrook. He's got 9.
Good shot.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Takes it from 10. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And you really need a bucket.
All right, Kevin, so the guy goes to the right, he comes off the down pick, and then on the backside you run the hammer, and you dribble to the right side, you throw along at it.
I got it. I like the run the hammer. Run the hammer. That free throw missing. And a bit of a bittersweet question. How badly would you like to see Seattle get a basketball team again?
I think it's the NBA's mission to get back to Seattle, and under Adam Silver, he's asked questions about the return to the Emerald City, and I think it's the ENW, that's the Pacific Northwest.
McDermott dishes to Grant. There's a screen by Cantor. No good from Grant.
Capitalized.
Oh man, he'd love to have that one back. He just does everything right, doesn't get the finish.
Clark for 3. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got 4 assists in the game.
Against length, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
Well, 10,000 hours of practice at work here, blocking out all distractions and just shooting your shot.
Here's Grant. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Rondo kicks to Bondexter. Got it. Good job in the low post. And now it's an 11-point Pelican lead. Pass to Canner. There's a screen by Canner. Abrinas kicks to Grant. Clock at 6. And the shot goes down.
Well, he's such an athletic forward. Absorbing contact is something that he's learning to do and getting much better at it.
And Jeremy Grant, a member of the great Grant family line that has had so many NBA players.
Well, I played with his Uncle Horace in Seattle, and the thing that I like about Grant is there's just nothing in terms of nonsense when he has the ball. It's straight line drives right to the rim, and he's coming down hard around the rim.
Back to Rondo. And stolen by Felton. Lays it in. Away. First points in this one. By 8. 30 seconds left in the third. Moore outside. He feeds it to Davis. Pondexter kicks to Davis. 5 on the clock. The dish to Rondo from the arc. And Kanter pulls it down. Under trailing by 6. Feeds to Felton. He dishes it to McDermott. Here's Abrinas. And so it's New Orleans with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with head coach Alvin Gentry.
All right, guys, remember what we said now. Hey, play our basketball. We've been doing a great job. Let's keep it up, okay? Let's go now.
Alvin Gentry has found an identity that's working, and that makes everything a lot easier on both ends.
And collectively, you really need to remember what that feels like so you can recapture it if and when things start to get a little shaky. You want to be able to trust in who you are.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Time now for an injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Russell Westbrook. What's the news, David?
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Oklahoma City. After taking a look, he informed me that it doesn't look too bad. That is such a tough blow to take at the early stage of this season. Hopefully, with it being early, he can recover and help his team down the road. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon. The star big men pair of Davis and Cousins are up front. Rondo is out there with Etuan Moore, and it's Pondexter in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And so much of what Cousins does is unstoppable. But at times, Brent, his leadership is something that can get in the way.
Well, I wouldn't technically call that leadership, Kevin. There are times, and the early part of his career created a bit of negativity around the atmosphere of what was going on. I think over the past couple years, he's been much better. He's got a new situation now, and maybe a new lease on life.
Here's Davis. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And from the day that Anthony Davis was drafted, New Orleans had a win-now mindset.
Well, that's what the decree from the upper management was, and maybe a little bit unfair to put that kind of pressure on such a young superstar talent who wanted to find his way in the NBA. The front office focused on making some trades and surrounding him right away without understanding exactly what Anthony Davis was going to be good at. Let's face it, he's still great, and there's still that opportunity for AD.
Pelicans making a switch here. Hill's checked in, and a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Grant. Paul George comes in for Alex Abrinas. Roberson, he's checked in for Raymond Felton. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for DJ. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He does not think they're giving him everything. He said they've been faster to us all night. Loose balls, rebounds, everything. We got to wake up. It's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We got to seize this game. We'll see if he lit a fire under them, guys.
New Orleans moving it around. Outside Rondo. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
The defense looking at him like a Rubik's Cube. They cannot figure him out. He continues to light them up from the field. More importantly, they're winning.
Drew Holiday, who's checked in for New Orleans. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Patterson, he's checked in for Cantor. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Westbrook against Holiday. Goes up the baseline. Hits the front of the rim and out.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Hill dishes to Holiday. Davis setting the pick for Holiday. Cousins, the pass to Holiday. Screen by Cousins. Clock at 4. From deep, Moore. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Thunder trailing by 11. In the corner, it's Westbrook for 3. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Ian Clark's checked in for Ejuan Moore.
I'm having a bad day, man. I'm having a bad day. I can't get nothing.
And over 2 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
Right.
Westbrook against Holiday. Unloads from 13. And it's good off the back rim and in. Westbrook's got it back down to single digits for the Thunder. And Holiday kicks to Cousins. Outside Hill. The feed to Clark. The pass to Hill. 6 to shoot. Clark dishes to Cousins. Shoots over Adams. And that one's good. Cousins.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Roberson the pass to George. Screen by Adams. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick.
Just becoming better and better at the catch-and-shoot game. If Westbrook ever perfects that part of the offensive end of the floor, look out.
Hill kicks to Cousins. And Adams sends it back. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. George dishes to Roberson. Back. Another miss by Westbrook.
The defense, not so good. And when you're deep inside like that, you got to come through.
And Cousins kicks to Hill. Pick up by Hill. Here's Cousins. And rivalries between teams, they don't look as emotionally charged nowadays, at least just by the first appearance. Is there a way to get that back the way it was?
I don't think so, Kevin, just because everything is too accessible for us. It used to be that the distance between those cities seemed to be the exact mileage that the cities were that far apart. Now you can pick up your phone and you feel like if you're in San Francisco, you might as well be in LA.
Sure.
And so it's really hard to get that dynamic to happen. It's got to happen more organically, which is what we've seen between Golden State and Cleveland appearing in the finals the past couple years. That's really helped the league to see those two teams do battle for the league's greatest prize.
They're trailing by 11. For three, Westbrook hits it from three-point range. Westbrook's got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, one sign was that Russell Westbrook had this part of his game back in college. He continues to be impressive in the mid-range.
Cousins with a screen on Westbrook. And Hill has it in the corner. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists now tonight.
A little tit-for-tat action going on the back-to-back trade.
Yeah, a little gamesmanship from range could force both defenses to maybe extend out a little further.
Defensively, he's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
And you could try to key in on him, but that's tough. They run plays that routinely makeable looks.
Here's Cousins, and he drops him away up off the glass.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Yeah, you gotta be relentless in this game or the tide can turn on you. Not here, not tonight.
And George kicks to Westbrook. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Seconds left to play in the final quarter. Crawford passes to Moore. They set the pick. Screen by Ashik. Deep 2 from Crawford. Misses off the right iron.
It'd take a miracle at this point.
Right, with this deficit and this late in the game, their time has already passed.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
No question. It looks like they've rented out room along the perimeter in this ball game, and they're likely to keep doing this until the defense makes an adjustment.
So New Orleans wins it, probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Anthony, an impressive win, and it seemed like a collective effort out there tonight.
Guys stepped in and stepped up and played tremendously. You know, so I just go out there and play with all my energy and everything I had in me and leave it out on the floor, and glad we got the win.
Hey, Anthony, thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you, man.
You in the video, my name is Jaquavius Leonard Harris. Make sure I tried to attack the basket, but they was just playing good defense, so they just didn't let me score. So I'ma just push myself harder so I could get some points. But if you want to see some more videos like this, all you gotta do is leave a comment. And yeah, man, I'll catch you guys in the next video.